Okay, so I did breakout strategy again today. I ended up taking MNQ because it also said I took both MNQ and ES. MNQ is the one that hit for me. Um, just, just how many points is this? 6, 7, 3, 3, 1, 4, 5. So about 35 points. And it's only $2 per point on ES, but it ended up being about 60 something bucks. And then I was in ES, it ranged around quite a bit. It dipped into my got really close to my stop loss, came back down, but then started to wick back. So I moved up my stop loss to a small little profit. So I ended up with $71 today, which I didn't lose. I took 2 trades, didn't lose a single one, and was successful on one of them. So as you can see, came close to my take profit, but it didn't happen. So now we've kind of turned the corner on the bottom here, and let's see what we got for the rest of the day. So yesterday on my freestyle, just back to basics, whatever strategy, I ended up doing 591 or whatever it was, $580. And yesterday on the breakout, just with the one contract on ES, I did like 30 bucks. So anyways, freestyle still working. I of course missed the main push, the main volume today. I missed that. But I'm going to kind of recalibrate and see where we're at today. I mean, I guess my levels are still good targets here. And my 1 hour push is, oh, by the way, I'm pretty much this this Tradeovate account, this paper account, because I'm only, so that's my rule with that. I want to get used to doing that. And I have this trading view to kind of play around with and satisfy my itch to just want to get in on every trade, I guess. And we'll see which actually wins out here. So we're kind of ranging around a bit still, and a bit of a downtrend as well. This could be the bottom something. My 1 hour. Making lower lows and lower highs. We already had a pretty big pullback. I'm going to take this. I guess I'll do 2 contracts. Take this here. We're already halfway in this run on our 1 hour. Oh, in the 1 minute it's really moving, so that's a good sign. So I'm up $102 on my breakout strategy. Now I only did 1 contract on ES today because obviously a little more volatile, moves a little more than the ES. I tried to do 2 on ES, but I couldn't because I'm limited to 2 contracts on this Tradeovate account. But I might take that off in the future because these short little moves, 10-point moves that you're really going for on the breakout, they are small move, so you really kind of can afford to leverage up. I am doing a 1-to-1, like Vito Commerci's strategy, and kind of a soft stop loss, so that you don't get wicked out too easily. Give it a little room to breathe. Log in, make sure we're working here. So, hello. You don't get wicked out too. We got 43 minutes left on this candle. Could close strong. Could go back up, but it's pretty solid wick down. And we had sells above this level and below that level. And we're probably stopping out a lot of these big aggressive sell orders. And we do have a reversal candle on the 1 hour, but it's not locked in yet because this is like a preemptive, like, I guess it's based on velocity, whatever. I wrote the script, I made it in ChatGPT, but it's kind of a preemptive warning of it could be reversing or changing direction. But it's only at 45,000 volume of a 128,000 of the previous candle, 42 minutes. So it's got plenty of room to overtake that and flip on us. However, we're in a downtrend market structure, and this fair value gap has already been wicked into there. So I'm still liking the downward move. We got our, let's see, this was our range before. We kind of touched back in the range and now moved down from there. So turn off this and this. My ES. It already wicked down pretty heavy, so I feel like it wants to move down a little bit more, at least to this pivot low. It could start to, that is a pretty big wick on this blue candle as well, so it could continue to move up, but on my MNQ here, that's why. So MES was moving down. ES actually looked better. Look at that, ES is moving down. I'm getting the habit, I'm getting the hang of looking at ES now. You kind of got a little bit different math when it comes to your take profits and everything, because it is more volatile and it's a different price per point, but but I'm getting the habit or hang of looking for setups, at least on the opening break. I think my account size is still to the point where it makes more sense to stay on ES. So we're in this like rangy area here. We got some 3 downward candles here, so we might want to break out. Our take profit is just down here. I could get a little more conservative. My disrespect is way down up there on the 5 minute. Let's see what I do here. Okay, so it's kind of ambitious, to be honest with you. We did have a nice little push down though, and NASDAQ is kind of moving down. We have on the 15-minute market structure wants us to go up, way up there. So I'm kind of like not feeling this trade much anymore, unless I could take just a little more conservative take profit. We've already kind of wicked up on a lot of these candles. Already heading up, but wicked down, but are now heading up. Okay, this is a nice push down. We got in the middle of this fair value gap right before this swing low here. I'm gonna just, in case it's really not moving, so my momentum is saying 59. So I'm okay to get out of it if it wants to. But I feel like it's already ranged around quite a bit, and we're kind of in a breakout mode here, hopefully. Still got some lows to break, but it might stop us out. Okay, I'm okay with that. It's made a little wick down now. It might want to go up from here. So I'm at 562, or no, I would say we're at, yeah, 594 compared to 102.75. So far, my intuitive trading is winning. I'm going to wait for it to break this level. I might buy. I'm buying 2 contracts. That's a big push, so we are tweezer bottoming pretty nicely here. Overall, the feeling of the war news, we're kind of, I think the market was going down because there was a little bit of uncertainty if we could hold out on this war. But I feel like what I'm hearing now, it seems like we're in a little bit better position with leverage, and oil's getting through. We are doing more financial kind of sanctions and stuff on Iran, so it kind of feels like we're getting back foothold again. So okay, we got 6 minutes on this 30. That must mean 36 on the 1 hour. We are flipping here, but we still got a lot of time. We're about halfway through, so we probably will have a reversal here if it continues. I might double down depending on how it looks. Okay, we do have this trend line here. This is really probably where I should have waited to see if we break this trend line here. So on the 5-minute we got Okay, so yeah. So anyways, we do have this kind of rangy bottom here. If we go on to 15. And you got this kind of range. So if we break out of this high here in this range, this trend line, then we're probably good to go up, but we might be dancing around a little bit more until we decide. The other breakout would probably be this level, and we're at the top of this range, so might have been a little preemptive on getting in here. I'm already in 2 contracts, which with my intuitive strategy I do kind of do like a double down and kind of leveraging down, I guess. Is it, or is that what they call it? Like a martingale strategy? So we'll see what it wants to do here. Had a nice push up, but we wicked down on the 5 minute and then making a nice push up again. So we're kind of in this volume consolidation area. Yeah, so I guess this month I'm gonna wait to see. After pretty much blowing my account with going live, I will regroup and test the strategy again. I really did not get a good paper trade test strategy with the breakout strategy. I was following along with Mamba FX, which was working really well, and then the market was shit, and it made it a little more challenging to follow along. So I do think I need to be in the moment when I'm trading, because if you're trying to juggle 2 different concepts or strategies or follow somebody, then you can't really be locked in. So I got the concept from Mamba, and he's really good with it. So, and Vito Commerci, he's really good with it too. So I know the strategy is good, and it's a little more like what I actually want to be doing. Having an actual strategy, not just totally winging it, because it can get a little chaotic when you're just winging it. But I'm going to keep paper trading to see what actually, I mean, I think I do have a little bit of the sauce to be able to freestyle. I mean, I think I'm reading the candles, and I do feel like the time put in on looking at the market, you kind of get a sense of the market structure and how it moves. Things to be wary about and watch out for. So, yeah, I feel pretty good. It is a bit unfortunate I lost real money, but I think if I keep an eye on my strategy here and see which I could move the quickest to get funded and then start making real money, then the one thing I am noticing, well, I'm hoping the consistency with the breakout will be better, even though I do got to be mindful of my leveraging and how much I'm risking, because it is a small account. Even with a funded account, you're only got about $1,000 realistically until you get stopped out, which you shouldn't get to that point anyways. But if you're trying to really leverage up, then that could be an issue. So I'm getting some support here. do kind of got this little angle working here. We are in this consolidation range, so it's not surprising that we're just hanging out around here. The RSI is starting to pick up a little bit, and we're starting to make some green candles. Love to see it break out of that top range. And then I gotta think about what's gonna be my take profit. I guess realistically, this would be a take profit. Kind of this fair value gap zone. My stop loss, I could kind of keep doing the soft stop loss. Nice push up, reversal on the 5 minute. Don't quite got the reversal on the, seem to have lost a bit of volume since this candle opened. So really probably got in probably a little premature. We're kind of funneling now into this little zone here. I also want to get good with my freestyle, get good at getting out of trades. That's been a problem, like getting out of losing trades. I think with this breakout strategy, I'll use these ranges. And if we break out, we break out. And then that means I'm getting out of the trade. That's a losing trade. Potentially double down here at the bottom of this range because we've been supported here quite a bit. Okay, I'm going to buy 2. I'll move that down, and I'm going to get out of sell 3 here. I'm going to do for 1 point above. So if we get back close to that range, we'll get out. And then if we break out completely, then I'm going to reverse my position, which we're kind of getting close to breaking out at the bottom. But we are on the bottom of this range, so I think we should see something happen pretty soon. And if so, I'm just going to reverse. Okay, a little bit of a breakout. Okay, volume going down. I'm going to wait to pull back, create a fair value gap. I'm reversing position. See if that works. Now I'm going to do my take profit here on 4 contracts. I don't know. We did kind of break out of that trend line. We broke below this kind of rangy area. It's kind of a mini breakout, but it's not really not really moving. Okay, there we go. We got this pivot low here, but I think I'm going to be going for my original take profit for the breakout originally, which we've already worked down. We broke this level here. I was turning to wick up a little bit. Okay. In 4 contracts. I should get back to break even at least, I think. Maybe a little more profit because I am in 4 contracts. 4, 6. No, I guess that gets me to break even if I take profit there. So, yeah, I was in prematurely. Should not be in a trade in the range. I need to, I guess, get out on the top end of the range if I'm in it, and then wait for it to break out if I'm going to be find myself accidentally in a range. Okay, double bottom here. Technically. Okay. I want to see if we break this level again. Or do we wick back up? This could be a pullback to move back down. Could be touching this trend line and then moving back down. We got a lot of aggressive sells. Tweezer topping on that there again, so maybe we could make another big push down here. Got rid of that fairway again. Let's see what 1 hour's doing. Kind of an indecision candle. Got 19 minutes left. We're not quite made it to reversal status yet because it's at 92. We need to get to 128 with 20 minutes left. So it's on track to do it. Actually, that loss I just took is my first loss since I've been trading on this account. Lost 102. That's a big loss. So I usually don't get out of trades. So I was practice. That's a big loss. So I'm down 460 now. Still up on this account. We've already touched this, so this kind of validates this thing. Big wick down on the 5 minute, so that's looking good. Running out of steam though, only at 2K for this candle. We are reapproaching and touching this. I don't know if it's a pivot low. Yeah, I guess it's a pivot low. Breaking that level, made a new level. So hopefully we'll get the money back here. Might even consider doubling down. If we wick back, no, four contracts is enough. Losing this sell volume though, this I don't like. Losing quite a bit of volume. Not any big wicks on the 1 minute. I mean, I like that 15-minute candle. If it stays strong. There are 2 minutes left on there. 30-minute looks like it wants to go down. 45, we need to break this level. But we're not reversing at this point. 90 minutes, still looking good. Strong bull candle though. Not quite gotten to. Oh, okay. Breaking above that level. If it wicks down, I might double down. Alright, so I've created a fair value gap here. I'm going to buy back. Let's see if we buy back these here. It's right in the middle of this fair value gap on the 1 minute. We still got this range we're working in here, but we did make tweezer tops on the 1 minute. But we're making headway up where RSI is going up. We could have actually stayed in our other position, but we moved too much. That's where I like doubling down to get out of stuff. But instead I took a loss, and I'm in another loss here at the moment. And it might break to this top range. Well, we got a ways to go to get back up, but we may just range around here for a while. I think I would like it for it to take this profit here. So this is the test of my strategy. Let's see which one wins. Yesterday was smooth. It did not take a loss. Stuck maybe 10 trades. We still got market structure going down, but the momentum is not very good. 49, 53. Big reversal candle up on the 5-minute. Big loss here. 2 big losses. We're kind of breaking out, but I don't want to. I mean, we're going to reverse here probably. Rejected, so I cannot place any more orders. I'm trying to do 7. Okay, this looks like it's wanting to go back down now. Big wick down. Let's see here. I like the wick down. We got some aggressive sell and some aggressive buys. The wick down looks nice. Repositioning these orders here. Try to get back in profit. Kind of tweeze our top. We're at this rangy area now. Moving back up. Eleven minutes on this 15-minute count. Oh wow. I'm not gonna break that volume. What's our 1 hour look like? 1 hour, 10 minutes left. It looks like we will get a reversal on this. A lot of wicks though, so I think it might want to come down again. Wait for RSI to dip and it might sell off again. It's only 2 points. Doesn't really do anything for me. You got this as target on this 1 hour. We've already wicked up here, wicking down. We're about halfway in between this zone here. The meat of the volume is down there. Okay, 10.49. Where RSI is going up at the moment. We're getting to some rangy tops here. We're going to double down again. Doubling down here. Change this to 13. Yeah, this is good. Let's see if it'll come back down for us. It's going up again. This is the test. Now $200 in this trade. On 1 hour is kind of an indecision candle in a way. More wick on the top than the bottom. Two 1 minute bearish candle with a little bit of wick on top at this top. Failed to break this top. I'd like to see it come down. We just need to come down 3 points. We got the range here, so 8.2. It's basically where we want to come down to 8.1. And this is some wickage here, so I can see that coming down there. But we're moving up again. 7 minutes left on this 1 hour candle. I'd like to see this 1 minute candle close bearish. Okay, big move up on the 1 minute, broke that high. I want to see it wick down. It's wicking up. Okay. Down 300. Oh, okay, this is not looking good. Got a fair value gap being formed in 7 minutes if it goes down. Okay, nice wick. And it took liquidity, wicked down. We got another little pocket of resistance here. Another big wick. It closes 13 seconds to close on that 1 minute. I'd like to close bearish on that. We're still kind of in this range. Well, actually, we broke out of the range, didn't we? We broke out. We hit this level, wicked down. We got a fair value gap. A lot of wicks on the top and bottom of this 5 minutes. Aggressive buys. A little bit of pushback. Pushing down now. Oh, I like that. I like that. Got a little over our skis, but hopefully this will push down now for a minute. Looking back up, just dip down in that volume area. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Okay, indecision candle. Wick down. Moved back up. Another 1 hour candle. So did we get the reversal? Oh no, it's a 5 minute. We got 4 minutes left on this 1 hour. Really need to see it push down. I mean, I kind of like the shape of that, but we might just be in this support resistance zone here. Another big candle closing. Pushing up again. If it breaks that high, it wants to go, I bet. But that's kind of, is this kind of, or You got a guess, Lon? How you doing there? Taking boards right now?
Lightfoot?
Lightfoot?
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be,
Three K left.
three, and that's keep letting.
Oh, okay. Sure.
I
No
can
worries.
get it after.
The last thing is probably Lightfoot on the order though?
Lightfoot,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Please have a seat. Be right on it.
I'll get it. Is it? What's the name?
Lightfoot. There's another car out there too.
Yeah.
3 something.
Another car. It's okay, they can win. Light, Greg, John Muro, Brian.